Alright, we've got Monkey Island today. It was just released. Got myself a rum and coffee here. And very late at night, but hey, it's Monkey Island. I'm gonna play it. And a rum and coffee goes well with it. A Bundy rum, red rum and coffee. And a roll of smoke as well. So, I went through the settings and I think I've got everything right. Turn these things down. This music's still really loud. Go down slightly more. Video. Keep going, I guess. Interface. Display speaker's name on. I should hope. I can change this stuff for it later if I need to. Text and language with text and speech on, so you can see the text. I don't know really what this writer's cut, more blanta and worse pacing, so I don't know if I should turn that on. It might change. It sounds like it changes the game slightly. So I won't do that. Not for the yet. Alright, I'm not new to Monkey Island whatsoever, but it's been quite a long time since I've played it. Let's have a look at the scrapbook.
Hey, want to see my mighty pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures.
Sure thing, Guybrush.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate.
Tell me more.
That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Sure is. Looks good.
That's me, Guybrush Threepwood. That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
What do I do here? Next.
In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth.
Okay. Yep.
Treasure hunting is important for any pirate. Treasure hunting is important for any pirate. Mastering sword fighting was more a matter of wits than agility. The pirate leaders were in charge of the 3 trials, acting as judge, jury, executioner, and devoted grog tasters.
Grog. Traditional rum. But I've got one with coffee.
The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion. The security was heavy. This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was governor at the time.
Alright, next. So
Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials.
All you Monkey Island fans will definitely know about that stuff.
Elaine was kidnapped and taken to Monkey Island by the nefarious ghost pirate LeChuck. I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meat Hook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine. LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine. My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Stan's used ships with a letter of credit that I, sort of falsified.
Well, it was definitely Stan that got me to buy this game.
Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map. You had to brew a special potion just to find Monkey Island. I made some substitutions, but it got us there just the same. You had to brew a special potion. On the island was a gigantic monkey head statue with hidden catacombs underneath. You had to brew a special potion. There were some people living there who claimed to be cannibals, but I think it was just a show for the tourists. The monkey head opened with a special key that you stuck in its ear. LeChuck's ghostly ship was anchored in a lake of lava hidden beneath the island's surface. I met an old castaway there, Herman Toothrot. He and the locals wrote a lot of indignant letters to each other. We wound up back on Melee Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure. I made it to the church just in time to stop the wedding. Or so I thought. It turned out Elaine already had everything under control. How does she do that? By then, I had learned that ghosts like LeChuck are vulnerable to root beer. Just trust me, it works, okay? I defeated LeChuck, and he basically exploded. It was the beginning of something magical. These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop. I met my good friend Wally, who makes maps, and I stole his monocle. Good times. The map to the treasure had been torn into 4 pieces, which, let's face it, is about as piratey as it gets. Elaine always seems to know when I need her. The mysterious voodoo lady at the International House of Mojo taught me to make a voodoo doll, which came in handy more than once. Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end. He was using magic, but then, so was I. One time, Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course. That guy never gives up. The fact that he turned her into a statue tells me LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of her as furniture. I got eaten by a snake. I erupted a volcano on purpose. There's not a lot I wouldn't do for Elaine. I got buried alive. It was around this time that I met Murray, the allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a rousing sea battle. Things backfired on LeChuck because Elaine and I got married when it was all over. Game, set, matchmaker.
The one with Murray, that was Monkey Island 3, I think. That was one of the first ones I ever played when I was a kid, or a teenager. But then I played all of them after that.
This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scum bar handle the catering. This is the daisy we stomped on together. Wedding traditions are weird. Elaine and me together forever. The daggers are symbolic of cutting through troubles, I think. I wrote a great haiku for the wedding invitation. That's either Elaine's wedding veil or my handkerchief. We got them to match. I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do.
Candy-coated almonds.
Oh man, this was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride.
Oh, yeah.
The ultimate insult wasn't really ultimate, or even an insult at all. Or was it?
I'll learn a lot of monkey language stuff again, probably, do I? We'll work it out.
LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. Everything started because they thought Elaine was dead, so they held an election to replace her. I made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't help with anything, but I had fun doing it. LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. Then there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed. I had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy. Morgan Le Fay betrayed me, even after we bonded inside a giant manatee. I should have trusted her less. Elaine wasn't fooled by LeChuck's human form any more than I was. I should have trusted her more. The death card doesn't usually represent literal physical death, except when it does. I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course. Love did win out in the end. Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure. I defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread. I defeated LeChuck with this.
Note to self, get more paper for the rest of my adventures. Alright, new game. Went through the scrapbook. There's nothing in achievements, is there? No, we haven't done nothing yet. Hey, new game. Okay, this is different. The hard mode and a casual mode. Am I going to miss out anything if I don't go in hard mode? Alright, we'll go casual. I haven't played this in a long time. These types of games. I may change it. We'll see.
Take this, LeChuck!
Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Is he a child?
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry. I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real.
What's going on?
Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir. Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No bullet.
Wow.
Okay, on the ground to walk. Okay. Talk to Chuckle. Is he supposed to be LeChuck? And this is obviously Guybrush or something? This is weird.
What
I
should we
like
do
it.
next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Into the scurvy snack. Alright, what's in my bag? Alright. I wonder if I should follow the quest thing or if I should explore. Follow the
I
quest
once
thing.
got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
I want to explore a bit. I'm not sure if I should. I feel like I should go where it tells me to go. Oh, so oh, no. Actually, no. Let's have a look here. Check the barrel. Okay.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Interesting.
Sounds real. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Phil!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
Hey,
around.
Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
Oh my god.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days.
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog. What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
It's locked. Maybe one of the shops has a key.
Okay.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Okay. Something interesting maybe for later.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Gross.
Exhibit removed. Aww. I wonder if this is drinking water.
So I come to this with
Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead. I'm hungry.
So I come to this with where's the grog type thing, and then there's all these children here, so I feel I've got a name that is quite wrong for this cover game at the moment. Alright, what about over this way? Further away from the scurvy dog.
We'll get some scurvy dogs and then go play over there.
Alright, I looked at everything.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
They sound like Dagwood dogs. Dagwood dogs are on a stick. They're like sausage thing with
I can
Hurry
stand on
on.
my head without using my hands.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else. They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it. I should pick this up. I should pick this up.
I thought
I should pick this up.
Oh, right click. Okay.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Get out of the leg then, obviously. You can look at items you picked up in the inventory.
I once ate 2 scurvy dogs at the same time. I have an extra tooth in the back.
It unlocks the outhouse outside.
How much is the grog? It says alright, okay.
How much is a mug of grog?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
Oh, I got my grog.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Yeah. Chicken foot fries.
How much are those chicken foot fries?
Chicken foot fries are 2 pieces of 8.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
That's kind of good stuff.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor. Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
I don't see very well, but I can hear just fine.
I didn't say that last time. It's okay. Yeah. Make fun again.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
Alright.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Alright.
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8.
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Tell me again how much the scurvy dogs are.
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8.
Tell me again how much the scurvy dogs are.
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8. That's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have any money, it looks like.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Alright, let's go find out about this thing. There might be money or something somewhere here.
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
Alright. Let's open inventory. Grab it. Alright. Use it.
Good, you unlocked it.
Interesting.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Looks like a piece of something. Alright. Read sign.
Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
Yeah, right. No, with this water.
I'm not touching that gunk.
Yeah,
It seems
didn't think
more
so.
like something Chucky would do. I can't even tell if it's animal, vegetable, or mineral.
Looks like mushrooms and something like out and dung, maybe.
Gross. Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way, you do it.
Okay. Gross.
Alright, middle thing.
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
Ah. Alright. Peel the slug off the floor, alright.
A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Amazing. Anything else
Did
here?
you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Alright.
Looks like they need a swabby in here. I'll never be the ship's swabby. That is really, really low.
So don't notice the grease, okay? So,
It looks like a piece of 8, if you don't see very well.
okay. To get rid of the guy's glasses, perhaps. Let's try this one.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
Alright.
What can we get with this?
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours. I'm having these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner forever.
And it is like Dagwood.
What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Usually encounters and whatnot, and flies and other things are going all over him. So, usually a coating on him also. Let's.
Yum!
Okay. Mess around and explore, find our real parents. Okay, so this dude is your brother then, is it? Or parents, friends, or something? Alright, let's try this.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
No way.
Ah, alright.
Exhibit removed. Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors. Sounds real. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
Okay, we'll try out here then. I said something about let's go that way now. Oh,
That's my friend D. Hey, D.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner.
Okay.
There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Shitheads. Alright. Check out the anchor. Beat Chucky in a race. Mess around and explore. Feed the ducks. Add some sauce to my scurvy dog. Practice sword fighting. Find a 4-leaf clover. Make a wish at the wishing well. Find out real parents. Okay. Anchor.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are made of iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year because they rust. About 30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden anchor companies. But the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach another anchor. And so they gave up and went back to the old way. The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you've made port at an invisible city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
Okay. Okay, you can't click on it again. That was pretty low. What the hell? I'm guessing that's imported somewhere. Let's have a look. What's this thing? Where the hell is that button on the keyboard? Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight. I wonder where this path goes.
That's a cool anchor.
Oh my god.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat. Shot from they started making then the current, but the old you can still find on a modern anchor. That's to prevent the little most anchors about 30. Oh, but the old word they're called
Wow. Alright, what's this one over here? Challenge to a race.
Hey, Chucky, wanna race?
You're on.
This?
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
I win!
Alright, let's talk to her again.
I bet I've known Chucky longer than you have.
No chance. We go way back.
Okay, if this is LeChuck, why doesn't he go for this woman?
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Alright. Let's rotate that bread. Let's talk to these
Excuse me.
Yes?
people. Ah, okay, choices now. I got it. Right. Can we have some of your bread to feed the ducks?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
Excuse me.
What was
Yes?
the last choice? Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Hey, hands off!
I wonder what's in the basket.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days. You have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah.
Gotta run.
How rude.
Okay, that was a distraction. Okay, cool.
I stole it from that couple.
We did. Oh, what? Okay.
Give it some of your bread.
Read the sign.
Don't feed the duck.
Oh. And what have these people been doing? They're throwing stuff into the duck too. Alright. Strange.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
That's a nice tree.
I'm only pretending to look at the tree. I'm actually spying on that couple by the pond.
I thought she was watching us. Okay.
I wonder where this path goes. Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Practice sword fighting.
Let's
Oh.
be frank, you can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
I win!
I win.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Your sword is as sharp as a banana.
I'll still pare you down to size.
I for sure won that one.
In your dreams.
You fight like kids.
Any more? Dialogue?
You're about as scary as a bowl of oatmeal.
I'll be sure to break you fast.
I'm so the best at this.
Almost as good as me.
I've seen better footwork from a footstool.
This is awesome.
You fight like a doofus.
Yeah, like a doofus, who's an amazing fighter, you mean?
Okay, that was a good comeback.
I know.
You guys give new meaning to the term practice dummy.
Let's be frank, you can never hope to beat me.
I relish the opportunity, you scurvy dog.
I for sure won that one.
In your dreams.
Your delivery is going to the wrong zip code.
Your sword is as sharp as a banana.
And your brain is almost as sharp as that.
I win!
I win.
You're as subtle as two rhinos at a tea party.
You're about as scary as a bowl of oatmeal.
This will be a grueling fight for you.
Okay, that was a good comeback.
I know.
I can't decide if I'm watching a comedy or a tragedy.
You fight like a doofus.
How appropriate. You fight like a goober.
I'm so the best at this.
Almost as good as me.
The deadliest thing on that stage are your scurvy dogs.
He wants one.
Let's be frank, you can never hope to beat me.
I mustard give it a try, just the same.
Okay, that was a good comeback.
I know.
You fight like kids.
Alright, I think that was all.
Your sword is as sharp as a banana.
What a corny line.
I win!
Alright, I've gone through all
The deadliest thing on that stage are your scurvy dogs.
Ouch. Anything else to click? That's
Do
still
you
dirty.
want a sword fight with me?
I've seen you fight. Come back in a few years, maybe.
Oh.
I wonder where this path goes.
Nothing else here to click.
Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if!
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Do you like to hunt for 4-leaf clovers?
Yeah, I leave them where they are and take the extra leaves off. I want things to be even.
Four is an even number. What?
Did you leave any 4-leafers for the rest of us?
I hope not.
Did you leave any 4-leafers for the rest of us?
I hope not.
Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers.
She gave us this task.
As
Okay.
if!
So she wants us to fail. I actually have to find one. Find a fully cloak, okay. Coin.
Maybe I should throw this down the wishing well.
Ah, okay. We can keep it. Oh, right click the searching, okay.
Let's look for a 4-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Hold down the tab key to highlight objects, okay?
I wonder where this path goes.
I found one.
Awesome!
There was still one left? Darn.
I never thought I'd ever find one.
She really went through a field to go do what she Okay.
I bet I've known Chucky longer than you have.
No chance. We go way back.
Add some sauce to my scurvy dog. I didn't do that yet.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Alright. Oh,
You should put that on your scurvy dog.
It smells bad.
alright, I think I put this on way too easy last time. No, maybe this is...
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
Oh my god. Let's not eat that again.
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
Before you use up your wish, maybe you should save the game so you can load your save and try another wish, okay? So this is a tutorial, basically. Save. These options. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a save scum or dualies, will I? Alright, I wish Chucky had a moustache.
I wish Chucky had a mustache.
Ah! Whoa!
Okay, load.
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
I wish D would disappear.
I wish D would disappear.
What?
Hey, neat.
Ouch!
Hey. What you looking at?
Those kids jumping rope down there? They're doing it wrong.
Alright, more options still. Let's see what the rest do. I wish for a cool plant.
I wish for a cool plant.
A plant? What a waste of a wish.
Ooh.
Okay. I was wondering if it was going to be cannabis or
I
something.
take it back. That was the best.
Load. I wish for another scurvy dog.
I wish for another scurvy dog.
Those things are bad for you.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Told you so.
I wish we could speak backwards.
I wish we could speak backwards. Or what?
Yes, you know.
Yes. Well, yeah, was it? Yes, you
That was fun.
Ah, man, it wore off.
Too bad. You made more sense than usual.
Now I guess we'd go for one of these further, I guess. Alright, Scooby Dog.
I wish for another scurvy dog.
Those things are bad for you.
Huh?
Told you so.
There you go.
That was cool. I wish I had another coin. That was cool. I wish I had another coin.
Well, that wasn't an option. As a wish. Hey, that looks like dry brush.
What you looking at?
Those kids jumping rope down there? They're doing it wrong.
So I'm not Got if I brush as a child. It looks like. Ah, okay. So he's a kid.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, kids. Having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop. Oh, boy. That takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Interesting way of starting this game. I like it. Interesting. Weird, but kind of cool. This isn't ending credits already, is it? Alright, part 1. A friendly place. Achievement unlocked. Steam achievement.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the
this
hub
is
of pirating
the,
in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
Isn't he Elaine's father? Alright. LeChuck has kidnapped my wife. We've been enemies for my whole career.
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
The truck kidnapped my wife. It's not current, but it happened.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point.
That's true. And he's an evil zombie pirate. He's not still, is he?
He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
Okay, that guy steals all my best ideas.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me.
I'm mounting my own voyage, mine. Alright, we'll follow it. Alright.
I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Sound effects is pretty loud. Crackling of fire. That's ambient, probably. Effects.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
Alright, do you have any items? Oh yeah. To-do list. Talk to pirate leaders, use wads of cash to outfit an expedition, find the secret of Monkey Island, or relive the glory days. That's kind of what this game is, I guess. Did cost a fair bit, this game did. What kind of right click? Oh.
I've got a few coins for incidentals. This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
Yeah. Okay, I got the horse head from buying the game before it was available. And you're not supposed to be able to do anything with it, so... but anyway. I think there's more things to say with it.
This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
No, I guess not.
Shouldn't you be on your way to the Scum Bar to talk to the pirate leaders?
I was just about to head down there.
I wanted to talk to you.
Shouldn't you be on your way to the Scum Bar to talk to the pirate leaders?
I was just about to head down there. I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Hi there, little guy. Hi there, little guy. Hi there, little guy. My business right now is down those stairs, with 3 pirate leaders and the fat wad of cash they're gonna give me.
I know that, but I wanted to go the wrong way to see what else there was to do. Alright, let's go this way.
I've got a few coins for incidentals.
A few coins, but we need a wad of cash. A hell of a lot or something. Re-elect Elaine, looks like.
Re-elect Governor Carla.
Oh, Carl, okay.
Re-elect Governor Carla.
not alone. I just assumed it was because she was, yeah, the mayor. Or governor at one stage. For a fair bit of it. From memory serves me right. Scroll to the docks. It's the first thing to do, why not?
I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to. I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to. Some things never change. The scum bar will be here as long as there are pirates. Damn pirate wannabes.
Alright, we're going there. Let's look what else is around. I have no idea.
Oops, I almost forgot to duck into the scum bar to ask the pirate leaders to back my expedition.
Okay, it's not going to be doing much exploring then. Fair enough.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
Yo-ho!
I really need to talk with the pirate leaders first.
Alright, they're possibly the leaders. Who are these ones? The pirates.
Yo-ho!
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
I hadn't heard so there was a change of leadership.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Alright, I don't think I need to read this out.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are exactly?
Alright, traditionally, Guybrush announces who he is, so we're gonna go with that. Probably the wrong choice, but what the hell?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, there was Captain Madison? She's like famous!
Oh
I've
my
got her
God.
on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Okay, I don't get the other options anymore. Damn it. I should have saved. Does it? Alright.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
Alright. Save this time.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table,
Weird.
Getting.
Yeah.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh.
Maybe your party.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are, exactly?
Maybe save here. No, you can't. I'm the rock solid investment you've been waiting for. Let's see which one it is.
I'm the rock-solid investment you've been waiting for.
Spare me the greasy sales pitch.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison?
It's the same.
She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? In fact, you'd probably...
It's odd.
We're the...
Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of...
Oh.
Maybe you're
Where are the three older...
Who cares?
Probably.
making up
Is it you I should talk to?
An
Alright, I'm just a humble pirate. I'm worthy to be in your adjacent presence.
Just a humble pirate, unworthy to be in your august presence.
And yet,
August.
here you are.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others...
Look, they weren't that...
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother.
I'll go with the... Doesn't seem to make a difference, so I'll go with the traditional.
Have you seen the pirate? In fact, you'd...
It's odd.
We're
Get lost.
I hadn't heard there...
Just go through all this.
maybe you're
Where are the three...
Who cares?
Probably.
making up
Is it you I...
Alright.
It's good to know at least. So, it doesn't make much of a difference. So, we'll go with traditional. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
All these things is pretty much what it's said to have been before. It's a personal passion of mine. I really want to find it. That's. It's a mystery of the ages that must be solved.
It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved.
The only mystery here is who let you into this bar.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. Would you at least consider advancing me some funds? It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
That's a huge promise to make, but I guess that's pretty normal.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
If you don't have this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it. So this is a new option that came about. So.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies. Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Hey. Now what's to say? Get and find a ship.
Elaine?
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
Alright. We'll go with this. It's a bit of breaking immersion, but hey, why not? It's break immersion.
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you?
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition. The new local leadership was less than supportive.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks. I'll try that. Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humour.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
I have to get going.
Oh, so do I. Lots to do. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that's kind of depressing.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
Yeah, the voodoo place, that is.
Going out of business? This place is an institution. They're having a half-off sale. Well, the voodoo here must be authentic, culturally, and historically accurate. The sign says so. Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store. What kind of person would just paint on a wall like that?
What about symbols?
Elaine would never have stood for this when she was governor. This place has kind of gone downhill. Oh yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now. Looks like Wally's got a new place in Melee. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. The sign says, at Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You've lost a lot of weight.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way. Think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
Hey, really?
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Okay.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
You can get to talk to him more. Alright, I don't want to use this. Unless I get stuck.
How clever.
Me ship.
Expedition to Fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Equal
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short a swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
No thanks. We have our own expedition together.
No thanks. I'm getting my own expedition together.
Suit yourself. I'm here if you change your mind. But don't dawdle. We sail with the tide.
Alright.
Yes?
That little stuff.
I want to ask about that swabby job after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Alright. We're going with it. Guybrush.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Yeah, that's what I thought. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm afraid I can't hire you after all.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop. Hey.
Threepwood. I shouldn't even be talking to you.
Can I be on your ship if I change my name?
Only if you also change your face. Sorry.
Hey.
What is it?
I'm not Guybrush Threepwood. I just look like him. You'd be amazed how often people confuse us. Sometimes I impersonate him at parties, just for fun. We've never even met, and I doubt I'd like him if we did.
Even if any of that were true, it wouldn't matter. LeChuck would take one look at you and go nuts. Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
Hey.
What is it?
Are you sure I can't convince you that I'm not Guybrush Threepwood?
Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
What?
Hey.
What is it?
Come on, let me have the swabby job.
If you were anybody else and you had a mop, I'd hire you. But you're you, so I'm sorry, I can't.
Hey.
What is it?
Never mind. I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4. Looks like this is going to be a long journey. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4. I hope this isn't one of those party cruises.
Oh my god, I actually have to join his crew. Okay.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison.
Woody? I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
I'm not going down here first. Oh.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
I'm on
Check.
limited time.
Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done!
Murray.
Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret, too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed! Wait! Let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
The thing I'm worried about is if I'm on a timer or something, because I didn't even get to go to a lot of these places yet.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. The note says, forced to close. Thanks. Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door. Things are not what they seem. All keys are gold. It's the way of keys. No one ever works together. All want their own prize. When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone. You can find a golden key, but you cannot own it.
Interesting.
A lock is a beautiful thing. A key, even more so. If you listen close, you can hear the gears grinding. They're mostly gone now. Hardly anyone left to pick up the pieces.
So this symbol here then, this
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
what she said, a key can't be owned, so that must be what you have.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
So, explore the alleys.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Interesting.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Locksmith. Jail. memory.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work. I think it's a chandelier. Looks sort of like an eye.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hiya. At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
What's this lock?
That's for hats.
What?
What's that lock?
It's meant for bachelors to secure their apartments. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's that lock?
A special one that can open with any of 4 different keys.
What's this lock?
A famous lawyer used that to keep people from stealing his front doormat.
What's this lock?
That's for sealing a container full of evaporated gas. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's this lock?
It's for a small jazz band to lock up their gear.
What's that lock?
A special one that can open with any of 4 different keys.
What's that lock?
That's for sealing a container full of evaporated gas.
What's this lock?
A famous lawyer used that to keep people from stealing his front doormat.
Alright.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's that key?
That one is only for going in, never for coming out.
What's this key?
That one's for making a quick exit from somewhere you're trapped.
What's that key?
That opens a long, straight wardrobe for keeping long, straight dresses.
What's that key?
That activates a mechanical kettle. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's that key?
That unlocks your house. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's this key?
That one's for making a quick exit from somewhere you're trapped. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's this key?
That unlocks your house.
Are these for customers?
Not technically, but please, help yourself. That charming old guy who mans the lookout keeps bringing them for the parrot.
Thanks. I'll just take a few. Handsome-looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
I've got enough to last me. These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
What?
These are nice.
Thanks.
These are nice.
Thanks.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course. Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Can I try out your key grinder?
No. I wouldn't want you to lose any fingers.
Come on. Can I please try your key grinder?
Seriously, I don't much care if you grind off a finger. But I don't want to have to clean up afterwards.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did, yes it was, and they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
It's really clean in here. Do you have a mop I could use?
I simply don't allow filth to accumulate in the first place. Try somewhere a little less sanitary, like the bar by the docks.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
Maybe I should actually... Oops. That looks better. I realized the camera was taking up half this text screen.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
All you have to do is look at the lock to know the serial number.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock, I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
Would she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key, one that opens all locks at once.
All at once? Well, how does that work?
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock. I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
I lose the option to say something sometimes on the menu. Alright, let's do this, obviously.
It already looks well fed.
Oh.
These are nice.
Thanks.
Alright, we'll come back here, obviously. Jail.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Yes. And he got locked up for once before.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway.
No, that's the color then. The one. Okay. Those two used to be mates.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
Imagine that.
Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
Appearance of the law.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Yeah.
Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp. Without the clean...
At least the jail is well lit.
Yeah, but the better I can see it, the worse it looks.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Really? Was there any
It
more?
says jail rules. 1. No escaping. At least this jail has 2 lamps.
Yeah, we are living the life.
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
Oh.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters, it's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People! People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
I like what they did with they were going the traditional way with his clothing, obviously. The lines and everything never move. It's always boxy type thing like that. Like it's whatever you'd call it.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Alright, we're on a rubber chicken with a pulley. That's typical of this game. That's what...
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whenever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice.
Jamboree's a scout thing, isn't it? The campouts. Alright.
See you later.
Yep.
Alright, nothing really.
How's your day?
At least this jail has 2 lamps.
Yeah, we are living the life.
Keep losing what he's saying. Each time I just click on something. Oh.
You look like you're having a good time. That's nice.
No, there's another hangman. Okay, I can't click on it.
Eee! A spider!
Okay.
They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
You on the wood? Nope. Alright. Talk this lady again.
The queen always gives way to a new queen.
Interesting.
She vanished along with the ship. I told her not to go. The secret smells like popcorn. Some islands you should not visit. But what can you do?
The governor's mansion, is it? Yeah. It's changed its position, wasn't it? Up on top of it. Cool.
Carla.
Oh.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Alright, anything but your cooking. I guess, yeah, insult sword fighting, I guess it's gonna be.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
You've come far since I got you your first cushy government job.
I hope you're not about to try to take credit for me being governor, because that would be both absurd and obnoxious, and I might have to skewer you for it.
No, furthest thing from my mind.
It sounds like a good option.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
This is not insult sword fighting.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Interesting, okay.
It's thicker than I would have imagined. It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it. Warning, do not try these tricks at home. Note to the reader, no disguised secrets are revealed in this book. The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station.
Alright, let's borrow books then.
Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Okay. I guess that's going to be the same for all these books.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. Edgy. I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. It's a lot of work being governor. I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
It's a lot of work being governor. It's soft and extra fuzzy. It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Okay.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal. Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood. Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Okay. have a look out this way. Ah, just enough. Alright, forest. Shipyard.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. It says, Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships. It says, Tan's previously owned vessels. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. It always looks bigger on this side of the island. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. It's a dried up old sea sponge. It's bone dry. I guess Stan hasn't washed a ship in a while. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. It's good for relieving stress. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. This used to be such a bright, cheery place. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Sorry, I don't want to do that. Use it with a bucket. Here.
Warning: the dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
Why is there something here?
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Museum of Pirate Lore. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
Oh my god.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
So he was the guy that was walking with the voodoo lady before, after the Chuck song a little while ago.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot.
Interesting.
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
That's a nice coffin.
The one with the oar. Yeah, the coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You could tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy number 1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important. What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Melee jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney. The Pirate of 1,000 Faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on, though, and nothing happened.
There's some very tiny writing on it. The display case is locked. Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the Pirate of 1,000 Faces. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh, yeah. That's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine. It's locked. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro! If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
I don't suppose you have a mop from a famous pirate swabby on display?
I've been trying to get the cook down at the Scum Bar to donate his, but he won't part with it.
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
I'd see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'll have a look around.
Please do.
What you working on?
Crossword puzzle.
Tell me again about the eye patch.
It belonged to Captain John Laney, the Pirate of 1,000 Faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him.
There's some very tiny writing on it. The display case is locked. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten.
Alright, there's going to be something I'm going to do with this later, then, obviously. We work out the beast stuff. Alright, there's looking to be a fair few things building up on it to do. Let's have a look in here.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Yeah.
Meat Hook's museum is gone. So is the cable to his island. It's just as well, given the worldwide rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shortage.
Get down here. Alright, let's go back here.
Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not. I'm thinking about going on LeChuck's expedition after all.
I'm glad to hear you decided to patch things up.
No, he doesn't want me on the ship. I'm blacklisted. I'm gonna have to go in disguise.
These Shakespearean comedies just write themselves.
See anything interesting out there?
Change. The future.
Are those the names of ships? All I can see is open water.
It's what I named my cataracts.
Huh. Hi there, little guy. You've been at this post a long time.
Yep. My eyesight isn't what it once was, but my hearing is still as sharp as the governor's sword.
And that's helpful for being a lookout?
There's hardly ever anything to see anyway. The job is mostly about greeting people. Welcome to Melee Island.
Thanks.
Someone new. There's also a book.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
It's a book for storing collectible trivia cards. Looks like someone just left it here unattended.
Okay, that was Okay. Interesting.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
I can't remember who this guy is. Is he the owner of the scumbag?
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, God.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes!
Now get lost.
Yeah, I still don't remember that guy.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah. Yo-ho! Yarr! Yo-ho!
Them allergies. Okay.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Really?
Well, it's been a while, but I could probably still do 10 minutes on a good day.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh. Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Really? Ah, there's someone out the window.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Is that meatball? No, I'd have to tell you.
Hey, Gigi.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
She's here on the island.
Well, of course, she came with you.
No, I didn't even know she'd be here.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey! Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm going to steal LeChuck's.
Bold. I like your thinking.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
That's like a magic wand.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But
I like
first,
this kid.
I had to make a mop.
The kid's funny.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
Stay away from my mop.
Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Door of the outhouse is a... I don't remember what the outhouse is. Can I get these wrong? Save. A warning sign? You do lose them, okay. Alright, I'm glad I saved. Oh. Reloading doesn't even get it back. Oh wow. I just wanted to test it. Where did I get that? Here, wasn't it?
Remind me never to eat here again. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Oh man. I just wanted to test the damn thing. I can't even reload.
Looks like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture.
Looks like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture.
It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. And you have a packet of stick-on stars. Active little guys, aren't they? Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. Pleasantly scorching hot. Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old.
Okay.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
Stuff. Alright. Through the door.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. I think someone tried to secure a boat with this. It's hopeless. It's hopeless.
I can't untangle the string. I wonder if I can get that card back I lost.
Hi, Cobb.
You again. I know you.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Crime scene, yes.
Yo ho!
Hey.
What is it?
Never mind. Looks like this is going to be a long journey.
Good accent.
Hey, watch it!
Oh, there's someone new in here. Okay.
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir. Fancy.
Yo ho!
Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but He makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Oh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
Alright, governor's mansion.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay. I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
Barbie LaFleur catered that event. I own her cookbook, but I don't know any of the recipes.
Do you know where I can find Barbie LaFleur?
Middle of the Atlantic Ocean? She's halfway back to France by now.
Remind me what you said about the recipe I asked for?
I said I didn't make the food, but I've got the cookbook.
I should let you get back to governing.
Yes, you should.
Alright.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. It's a lot of work being governor.
I could have possibly even find a book that I went borrowed from her as well. Voodoo Lady, maybe.
The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a
green, half off. Blue, half off. Yellow, half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. Not for me. Looks like it's been there forever. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any price. As I said, it has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, a crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Keep up the good work, buddy. It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers. Too bad it's empty. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks. An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities. All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy. Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
That might work. I can't find the book.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
All right.
I've got a few coins for incidentals. The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog. What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
I've always been impressed by your chair.
Thank you.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
Interesting. How does my dark magic work?
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes, it can be. But dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon there is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts. Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks. Tell me again about Laney and the eye patch.
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks.
Can you use your talents to tell me where Elaine is right now?
Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Darker? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there. Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
Power of the names. I guess she doesn't mind. That was always a thing. Yeah. Why she didn't want to tell Simon, just keep it up in power over or something.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
Hey, wait.
Never mind.
I never do.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Sounds useless.
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
How much am I allowed to use it with? The sounds of it. I guess we're not gonna. I don't know if we follow those rules.
What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
I'd need a lot of keys to open that.
Alright, I think I'm gonna put a pause in this. And here you go. A drink or something. Back in a bit. We'll be back in a while. A little bit while.